Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, welcome back to another episode, and this is a huge update in the sense that, well, obviously the 75-gallon Reef is now gone. This is the exact spot the other one was. This is the upgrade. This is a 180-gallon tank built by Glass Cages along with a stand. I'm going to show you real quick everything from all the other tanks to include the 36-gallon Nano that I had has gone into this tank. Here are the Clarkies and their anemone. There is our blue spot. He is one of our newest additions. The blue spot jawfish. Here's our other addition, a purple tang. This is going to be our little Aiken garden. Frog spawn, octa spawn. That's going to be our Zoa garden back there. Our torches. Now, as you can see, their SPS are right now sitting on the sand. That's because they were not on plugs. They were on rocks before. And I need to get them back up there because I need to choose a new position. These were already on rocks. These are the Poslopora. So I just moved the rock over. There is our meteor shower Cyphastria, our rock flower anemone, our flame scallop, our rainbow bubble tip, a couple mushrooms, our hammers, couple different types of PSP, Duncan, Mammy, Hurricane Chalice, some mushrooms, Lobos. This is really the biggest the biggest coral casualty here. If you remember, I had a thriving bubble coral. Now it still has flesh, but it is completely receded and it's just not looking very good. As long as it has flesh, I'm going to give it a chance and it'll be in there. Until it dies, it'll be in there. But that was our coral loss. Still running the Jebao RW. I have another one coming that's going to go on the opposite side. In the canopy, I'm running still the eBay full spectrum lights. I ordered a third one, so I'm running 3. I have a jump screen in the back, so that way nothing can jump out. I did go with another pretty deep sand bed. It's only about 4 inches, but that's especially because we wanted to have the blue dot, the blue spot jawfish. There he goes. And our wrasse, which likes to bury himself in the sand to sleep. So they need sand. But yeah, so now in this tank, currently we have the 2 Clarkie clownfish, the 2 Ocellaris clownfish. There's one right there in the middle. They're doing alright because the Clarkies just want to be in their anemone. That's really all they're protective about. And the Ocellaris tend to be kind of everywhere in the tank. We have the Flame Angel and the Coral Beauty Angelfish doing just fine. We have the Purple Tang and the 2-spot or Blue-Eye Coal Tang, which you see them there together. They're grazing, they're doing just fine together, luckily for us. Our annoyance in the tank is this Falco Hawkfish, but he's actually doing good. He was the last fish to go in. Everything else went in ahead of him, and he kind of had to wait to kind of make sure everything got a little bit more established than he did before he went in the tank. Not that I think it's going to be an issue in a 180-gallon tank, but we're just trying to do preventative fixes. Like I said, so continuing with the stock list, we have the yellow chorus wrasse, who's in here. He loves the spread. Now, we did have some casualties during the move while they were in the holding area, and I'll show you what we did. We set up 3. Actually, one of them is gone. We had a 55-gallon tank as well. But here's our, that would used to be our Nano. This was our QT. And everything had to be moved in there while the 75 was being moved. Another thing you notice is all this kind of construction. Well, we needed to get our floors done before we could put this tank in here. Due to its massive size, it was not going to be moved later on once set up. So we went ahead and changed our floors. Now, what you're seeing is the wood. Everybody freaks out when they see wood. It's not wood, actually, it's tile. So you can see it's getting tiled. It's called wood-like tile. It gives you the look of wood, but it's a porcelain tile. So it makes for very easy cleanup with the tanks. So there's our 180-gallon Sys tank. Let me show you the sump area. Alright. So here's our sump. It is a 40-gallon breeder running a Vertex skimmer. So you can see already skimming. Running the Vertex skimmer. The drains are coming down. I'm running again the Miracle Mud and the Refugium with our Chaeto. I get some more rubble in there. I'm running a second. That's the Marineland skimmer that I had in the 75-gallon. And that's because I'm running these two because they're each rated to about the size of this tank, but I want to get one that's at least double. I always like to run double this rated skimming by per manufacturer. So I need to get one that's rated for double. So I'm waiting for that Reef octopus to come in. So until then, that's what we got. Here's a return. This is our temporary return pump. This is the same pump I had in 75. I ordered a new one. That's supposed to be about 5,000 gallons per hour, and that's what I'm going to be using. Till then, we're living along with this one. That's about 1,000. There's 4 bags of ChemiPure Elite in there as well. That's helping with filtration, and then there's my UV sterilizer. So it's a 3-foot long sump and a 6-foot long display that is 2 feet wide by about 25 inches tall, so about a little over 2 feet. As you can see, again, I have left room behind the rockwork so that it's not laying against the wall to prevent dead spots. This is a 1,500 gallon per hour power head that's aimed directly to the back to keep flow moving back there. On this wall where this rack is right here, this is where the other Jebao is going to go. This rack will be gone. It's just there temporarily to hold stuff while it gets set. So this is a view looking across the tank. I have about, I'd say, about 10 inches worth of sand that I could get to play with here. So I'll lay stuff down. Okay, nice little cave there for them. As you can see as well, there's holes and caves and swim-throughs everywhere in this rockwork. That's for the fish primarily, but it also helps with that flow of the water going through. So there's no place where things really will settle to cause a problem in the long run. As far as cleanup crew, we try to get as much of it in here safely as possible. And by that I mean we did lose a couple snails. They didn't, from all the moving to tank, acclimation, all stuff, snails, crabs. Our cleaner shrimp did make it. He's in there. He's doing just fine. And that's about it, guys. If you have any questions, comments, please feel free to let me know. I'm not done with it yet. I still have yet to connect my auto top off. That you guys know I have a JBJ auto top off. I have to set that up. I have to get the freshwater reservoir going. I have to get my 2 bulk reef supply reactors going. They're just sitting over there right now because I have to change the media, and then I have to get them running here too. And today I'm expecting a shipment from Bulk Reef Supply with the new clear netting, which I'm going to make the jump screens for the top of the tank with the clear mesh. That way it doesn't inhibit too much light, and it keeps my guys in the tank, because unfortunately we did have another boost jawfish who did end up jumping out of the tank. Our firefish also jumped during the move. So we lost 2 fish to jumping, so we're kind of done with that. So I'm making sure we're going to take the precautions to get it taken care of. Thanks again for watching, guys. I tried to go as quickly as possible and not spend too much time, but I just wanted to show you guys our new tank. It's been up and running for a few days. We let it go for a few days by itself, making sure all the numbers were right. We waited till, obviously ammonia at 0, nitrites are 0. We waited for the nitrates to start peaking up a little bit. They went up to about 10-15 parts per million, and then they settled back down. They started coming back down, and that's because that's when you got a good, nice biological filter going on. I do have a good bit of rock in there right now. I have a lot more that I can put in there. I'm just trying to see if I like this or if I want more rock. I really don't want the tank just full of rock. But yeah, please leave comments, rate, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. Should I add more rock? Should I leave it as it is? And what other additions you think we should get now that we have a tank that will sustain a lot more livestock. Alright guys, have a good one. Thank you.